Hello everyone, welcome to my monthly portfolio review series. In this series, we are going to show to you what are some of the stocks that I'm holding and the reason why I'm holding this stock in the form of BUJO template. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to click the like, subscribe and hit the bell notification down below. And those of you who have subscribed, I'd like to say thanks to all of you for subscribing to this channel and follow on. In this series, there's a special guest that I'm going to show to you. Say hi to this person.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, that's my buddy, Mr. Lefty. He's my friend since forever. If you're in a rush and this is going to be a very long video, don't forget there's a timestamp down below. The reason why I decided to create a BUJO series instead of an Excel format sheet is because I find that if you use an Excel sheet, you tend to be very distracted on a day-to-day basis. If you're using a BUJO, at least you know why you are investing in the company instead. As a value investor, you want to know why you're investing in the company. So let's begin. Let's talk about the layout. First of all, I'm going to use the title right here, and then the month, and probably the year right here. On the left side of my area, I'm going to talk about the portfolio that I'm holding. Right down below, I'll probably use the dividend declared and the total dividend collected right here. And if I were to sell in the stock market, I'm going to put use in the right side of this column with some of the total capital gains if I were to sell in the market. So probably a little bit of deco is up to me, and up to your discretion. So what I'm going to do in order to make it clear and straight, I'm going to use a line here. I'm going to use a ruler. Probably draw a line right here. Okay, so with this part here, I'm going to write the title as monthly review. So in a monthly review, that would be MONTHLY, that'll be 7. So you're going to put about roughly 1.5 centimeters, or probably an inch. Yeah, so around that area. So as you can see here, there's a line that is going to show here. So the line is actually just a form of guideline where I'm going to write my letters. So for this round, I'm going to use a little bit of a calligraphy pen right here. I'd like to give a shout out to David Nichols for actually giving me this calligraphy ideas. So I'm going to draw right now and we'll see how it goes from here. As you can see here, this is how it looks like, with the title, the month, and the year. So now we're going to look into the left side here, and we're going to design the portfolio holdings. Okay, as you can see here, that there's the portfolio holdings with the date, the name, ticker, the dollar sign, quantity, and the total. So this would be how I'm going to use my portfolio holdings. So now I'm going to turn on my Excel spreadsheet and I'm going to transfer this back into the monthly review. Okay, just to tell you that the portfolio holding that I'm holding right here, they are actually in the back date. That's because I'm actually holding on. It's still holding on. So when it's still holding on, I'm deciding to use it as a reminder of when I have made the purchase and when would it be the date of maturity. So now let's have a look at the next stock ticker, Mondelez International. Now the reason why I'm showing this stock portfolio is not to show off, but is just to keep track on my progress. So I don't really want it to be like a show off, but remember, this is a disclaimer. Please do of your own research first before investing in the stock market. And the next one would be my favorite currently because of Warren Buffett. So that's about it. These are my 5 stock portfolio that I'm holding in the month of January. So yeah, as you can see here, these are my 5 portfolio that I hold. So oh yeah, and you're saying that it could be that my monthly review and 2020 in January is a little bit dull right now. So probably what we'll do is a little bit of a decoration. So let's begin right here. As you can see here, it's best to use a little bit of a lighter color in order to shade. If not, your black ink will be all faded away. So I'm going to do a little bit of representative of what's going to happen here. So I'm going to use two types of marker. Green means it's currently at a profit, while red means it's currently at a loss. So as you can see here, Antero midstream, I'm just going to highlight instead of everything. I'm just going to highlight on the ticker to see what's going on right now. So Antero midstream is currently at a profit. Waste management is at a profit. Arch Daniel Midland is also at a profit. Mondelez is at a profit, and Occidental is at a profit. So the good news is that all of my portfolio here is all at a profit. Hooray! This is a little bit of a celebration. So no matter whether the market capital is going up or down, it's still making at a profit. So now we look on the left side here, we're going to do a little bit of my dividend tracker instead. So right now below, we're going to use a dividend tracker. So instead of using a calligraphy pen of 2.0, I'm going to use a calligraphy pen of 1.0. So why I'm a bit more decorative with the dividend side is because I felt that dividend is like a natural passive income cash flow, and I put more heart to it, so hence I decided to make dividend add more to heart. So the reason why I use a line instead of a dotted one on the dotted bullet journal or the bullet point is because I find that line is more on a budget, and as a frugal investor I tend to use as cheaply as possible for my bullet journal. Right. Unfortunately, there's not much of a stock that I've sold so far. So instead of putting of a stock sold, why not? I decided to put a little bit of a different idea. We'll talk about the reasons. So we talk about the reasons of purchase. So instead of putting it on the left side with the stock holding, I'll put on the right side, I'll put my reasons right here. I'm going to leave my reasons right here. So now let's talk about the reasons why I decided to invest in all of the portfolios right here. So the first one on Antero midstream. So instead of writing it down like that, I think this is a big mistake. So it's better that we could start by actually doing a little bit of a box view, so that's just easier for us to see each and every stock and has its own reason to it. So I draw 6 columns here is because I have 5 stocks right here, so I'm going to put reason for the first stock, the reason for second stock, third stock, fourth stock, fifth stock, and so on. So if there's empty spot here, probably I'll do a little bit of decoration. It's up to my choice. And let's begin. So the first one would be Antero midstream, so it's at AM. So the industry reason is that it is a natural gas counter. It's at an all-time low at that time. And this third reason is that I'm trying out trades. So the second one, let's have a look here, is at waste management. So the first reason why I invested in waste management is that it has a very long history of dividends. It is also a dividend growth stock. It is also an oligopoly. So that's the reason why I decided to invest in waste management instead. So waste management, WM, Antero Midstream, probably I'll write a name here. And the third one would be at Archer Daniel Midland. So with Archer, so that'll be ADM. So the reason why I invest in this stock is because of its moderate to high dividends yield. Okay, as I get probably around 3.3% at a time, still growing. So the fourth one would be at Mondelez, which is a MDLZ. So the reason why I invest in Mondelez International is because, again, dividend growth stock. It is also a food staple. The reason that I can think of is that it is a long-term needs for snacks. So the last one would probably be Occidental Petroleum. So the reason why, OXY, reason why I buy it, it's because it's a high yield of dividends. Undervalue. Stock. And it is one of Warren Buffett. Holding. Okay, so the last one here, probably I'll write a small little comment here. All stocks hold at a gain 5 out of 5 stars. Keep So that's about it. So this is my monthly portfolio review. So this is the monthly portfolio review that I'm showing to you right now, and how I actually created this bullet journal system. So I hope that this template will be able to help you on. Leave it down in the comment below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.